something unbelievable is happening in NASCAR right now, and it's starting to feel bigger than just a hot streak. Every time Michael Jordan shows up, Tyler Reddick wins. And this time, it took chaos, controversy, and one of the wildest final laps of the season to make it happen again. Kansas Speedway delivered absolute madness. Reddick stole the win in overtime, blowing past Kyle Larson on the final lap. But here's the twist: this race was basically over. Denny Hamlin had it walked up until a late caution flipped everything upside down. A spin from Cody Ware reset the field, forced pit stops, and turned a sure win into a free-for-all. And Reddick, he capitalized again. That's now 5 wins in the first 9 races this season. This isn't just a hot driver. This is historic territory. The last time someone won 5 of the first 9 races, you have to go all the way back to Dale Earnhardt in 1987. That season ended with a championship. Now here's where it gets interesting. NASCAR's playoff system changes everything. The points reset after 26 races. So even though Reddick is dominating now, none of this guarantees a title. Still, the message inside the garage is loud and clear. Right now, Reddick is the fastest, most dangerous driver in the sport. And inside 23XI Racing, you've got a fascinating dynamic. Hamlin team co-owner was about to win. Instead, his own driver takes it from him in overtime. Great for the team, but don't think that doesn't sting. Let's break this down beyond the highlight reel, because this win says a lot about where NASCAR is headed this season. First, Reddick's racecraft under pressure. He scraped the wall late. He nearly lost control of the race entirely. Most drivers fade after that moment. He didn't. He reset mentally, attacked the restart, and made the cleanest, most aggressive move when it mattered most. That's elite level composure. Second, strategy and timing. This wasn't just speed, it was situational awareness. When that caution came out, the entire race flipped into a short sprint. 2 tire calls, track position battles, split-second decisions. Reddick's team executed perfectly. Meanwhile, Hamlin, he got trapped. Larson dove low, boxed him in, and suddenly the race leader is fighting just to stay in contention. That's how fast things unravel in NASCAR. Third, the bigger picture Toyota dominance. With Reddick leading the charge, Toyota is controlling the early season. That kind of manufacturer momentum affects everything: setup data, confidence, team collaboration. And finally, here's the real conversation. Is Reddick peaking too early? Because history in this playoff format tells us one thing. You don't need to be the best in April. You need to be unstoppable in November. Right now, Reddick looks unbeatable. But sustaining that edge through resets, pressure, and elimination rounds, that's a completely different challenge. Fans are split, and for good reason. On one side, you've got people saying, this is greatness. We're watching the best driver in the sport, period. On the other, frustration. Because let's be honest, Hamlin had that race won, and the caution caused by a backmarker changed everything. Even Hamlin didn't hide it. He pointed straight at the situation, clearly irritated by how it unfolded. Meanwhile, the media is already pushing the comparison. Is this the start of a championship run, or just a dominant stretch that fades when the playoffs hit? Reddick keeps stacking wins, builds an overwhelming points cushion, and enters the playoffs as the clear favorite. If his team maintains this level of execution, he could control the postseason and finally secure his first Cup Series title. This is the peak. The competition adjusts, the field tightens, and one bad race in the playoffs wipes out everything he's built. We've seen dominant regular seasons fall apart before, and NASCAR's format makes that very real. So here's the question everyone's thinking. Is Tyler Reddick building a championship season or burning through his dominance too early? And what about that finish? Was it just racing luck or proof that he's on another level right now? Drop your take below. And if you want breakdowns like this every week, hit subscribe and stay locked into SportsWire USA.